the seat.
Oh,
Hi guys, welcome to the Swirl Suite. How you guys doing?
We are fine.
only better if it was Friday.
Oh, girl. We still got a half a week left.
I know. But at least we're talking about drinking and all that stuff. So it's almost like Friday.
This is true. So our topic today is going to be clean drinking, and a few of us made some clean cocktails, and Melissa is actually going to lead the way. But before we do that, what is going on with everybody before we get started in our topic today?
Work and more.
Let's see.
Well, just getting ready for vacation. Yay.
Oh my God, you stay on a vacation. Where are you going now?
I'm trying to. Going to sit on the beach in Jamaica and just chill out.
Girl,
No.
I'm going to live in your suitcase now, lady.
Live, drink some rum punch and drink some Red Stripe beer, Mom.
Oh, yes. It is. Yes, because they are now back to brewing it in Jamaica.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It was kind of sad when it left Jamaica, and now it should never have left Jamaica, so it's back there.
Wait, so where did they start making it outside of Jamaica?
Go ahead.
I don't even know. I think it was somewhere here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Huh.
I kind of glossed over that part, and I was like, "Ooh, it's going back to Jamaica."
Gotcha. Learn something new every day.
I know, right?
Exactly.
I was going to
Melissa-
say, you ladies met a new friend of mine, Benita, down here from Richmond.
Yes.
Wine.
Yes. She's going to be on our show on Sunday.
She
Yeah.
told me I actually went to a wine meetup with her last night here in Richmond.
Nice.
So she said she met you ladies. I'm going to do her radio show this Friday. So it's a small.
To do that, and I'm like, oh. So I have to get it figured out.
Because you can come down here and you can hang out with me and we can drink lots of stuff.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
Plan.
So that's all that's going on in my world, I think. I'm like working and that stuff, but that's the only fun thing going on.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool.
Sarita, what's up with you, my dear?
Well, I just finished my new website. I spent the past few weeks doing that.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and shout out to Squarespace and Google, because they really helped me out. I got stuck in two places and their customer service was just on point. I could either call or do a little chat. So shout out to them. Good job. So everything was smooth. Everything was pretty smooth. So my new website is up. You can still go to buymeup.com. It's the same. And check it out. Yeah. And in a few weeks, I'm heading to Paris. So counting down. I leave on the 29th, me and the husband. So, yeah.
Are you super excited, over the top excited?
Yes. Of course. Yes.
Awesome.
So,
Anything fun planned? Are you just going to stay in Paris, or are you going to go?
We haven't decided yet. We'll see. We're just going to,
Play by ear.
Exactly.
So are we going to have to do a have fun in Paris?
They say have fun in Paris.
Are you meeting up with Girl Meets Glass while you're there?
Yes,
do we need to do a little swirl suite
while you there?
Location?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna try to make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make that happen. But I'm gonna be there during the week, so hopefully everybody's scheduled. Glennis, I think you're gonna be in Jamaica for part of my trip.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I leave on the 27th and come back on the. Oh shit! They got
They got internet. They got Wi-Fi.
All can be on location.
See, I'm gonna have to go somewhere so I can be on location,
so you can feel a part.
That's right.
Rita, it is use your website.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Before I forget, guys, you can follow Swirl Suite on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We should be live there now. And guys, tell everybody where they can find you.
Cool. Go ahead.
Melissa?
I'm Melissa Davis, otherwise known as the Liquor Lady. I am a once upon a time blogger. I figured out I really don't love blogging, so I actually think of myself more as a cocktail critic now. I got a lot of opinions and attitudes, so it works for me. But I'm also a beverage professor, so I started my first semester of teaching last week online, so it's been super fun, the business of beverages. An educator, an entrepreneur. I own my own business. So you can find me liquorlady.com, on Twitter, liquor_lady.
Yay, cool.
All right. And Glennis.
Hello, everyone. I am at Vino Noir on Twitter. Well, it's at Vino_Noir, of course, because Twitter doesn't take dashes. So I had to carry that. Social media, so it's the same on Instagram and on Facebook, but I'm also on Facebook as Irie Wine, meaning good wine, to figure out how to merge the two and get all that worked out. It's a work in progress. Hey, yeah.
Just leave them separate, Glennis. Leave them separate.
Yeah, that's a Glennisism. I am a wine, I guess. I'm a blogger. I'm a wine blogger. I do in-home wine tasting, corporate wine tasting, any type of wine tasting, educational wine tasting event for you and the girls, you and the holiday professionals, you and just your special significant other, whomever. You want to learn about wine? I do all of the above. So at Vino Noir, that's me. Yay.
All right. Melissa, take it away with the clean cocktails. We're ready.
Oh boy. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to start with, because it seemed like when you put this up, Sarita, everybody, the whole group was like, what the heck is drinking clean? What is a clean cocktail? What does that really mean? So before I kind of give my interpretation, I'd love to hear from you guys what you think clean might be in this world, because it's a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So what are you guys thinking?
Shoot.
No pressure.
I'll go. What I think of when I hear clean is no artificial ingredients. I say artificial ingredients from a scientific standpoint is nothing synthetic, meaning nothing that doesn't grow naturally or occurs naturally in our ecosystem. So
see, that's why I love Glennis as part of the Swirl Suite. She's like, let me kick it to the science. Let's talk science here.
Exactly.
So that's what I consider clean, and that can translate into your processes as well, where you don't put in other additives to create your mixer. So,
yeah,
go ahead.
Exactly. No. I was like, that's awesome. Sarita, was it something similar for you?
It really was. Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing. Well, similar.
Awesome. So I mean, it's really similar for me. I say it in a different way. So when I say clean, I think of the earth. So, clean eating, clean drinking, things that are closest to the earth. We're in booze. So, I mean, alcohol isn't exactly perfectly clean, but how can you take a cocktail? Because people are going to drink one way or the other. Well, everybody I know is going to drink one way or the other. And then how do you clean it up, basically? So this started for me, I don't know, a couple years ago. I ended up doing a seminar at Nightclub and Bar on detoxing your cocktail menu. I've done it a couple times now. I started taking some nutrition classes, and it's been a ton of fun. And it all started because I was juicing and I was blending in the kitchen. So it had nothing to do with cocktails. So when I really talk about clean drinking and clean cocktails, it's using kind of those fresh juices. I know that's kind of played out now. Everybody says they hand squeeze their oranges and their limes. And I'm like,
who's got time for all that? Please, girl.
But I'm telling you, oh my gosh, it's so much better. And I'll give you some examples as we go. But fresh vegetable juice, fresh fruit juice. It also can be stuff like, so not just where it came from, but your ingredients can also have health properties. Right. So if you think about putting ginger or turmeric or cinnamon or some of the lemons and limes, they all have health properties. So one of the things that I will use is like matcha tea. Like you can put tea in your cocktails, and it's, you know, matcha is green tea. It's an, you know, kind of got that anti-inflammatory property like a lot of other teas. So that's kind of, that's sort of the second part. And then the third part I think about when I think about clean, I don't hear a lot of people talk about, I think about portion control and also like alcohol control, like strength of alcohol. So I'm not drinking my overproof rum sometimes, Miss Glynis. I might be drinking something lighter, or like today. So I won't talk about it now, but I used a smaller glass than normal and my ice cube already melted, but I used a big ice cube in it. So I literally couldn't fit as much liquid in my glass. So those are kind of the three things to me when I think clean, kind of this health benefits, portion control, alcohol control, but also like being of the earth, like clean ingredients. So that's kind of that was my 50,000 foot view. So
that's
I want to start with, it's just a lot of people, there've been a number of places, Staunton and Green up in DC. They had a summer cocktail menu and they had a line, I think it was 5 drinks that were all wellness inspired. So they had the beets and the celery and all the, they pulled, literally, I was going to go up there on the 7th of October and they're like, the last day is September 30th. I'm like, people. But they're going to do it again though. But I was really impressed that a new cocktail bar was really putting in that kind of effort. Because I want to find out from them how cost effective it is. That's kind of my interest.
That's a good question.
Like, do you really, like, are you spending a lot of money to make those drinks? So be that as it may. Yeah.
You said something that I found very interesting, and I'm not debating what you said because it is true. But for those, for those who are not as scientifically inept, alcohol is the byproduct of fermentation.
Yes.
So it's not an additive. So it is actually clean in the definition of being close to the earth. Because it's a byproduct. It occurs naturally. That's
Do you know why I say that though? It doesn't have, for me, it doesn't have good health properties. So it doesn't have vitamins and minerals and it's got too many carbs for me, stuff like that. But I agree with you. It is technically, you know, that potato vodka is from the earth, but it just doesn't do anything else.
Now, I could debate that too because
come on now,
red wine, alcohol helps keep your arteries clear if you don't destroy your liver in the process.
Bam.
Well, there it is.
I like that, Glynis. I like that a lot.
It is.
Okay, a disclaimer out here: we are not saying everybody go drink.
Please do not inbox us. Please don't do it.
But as with everything, moderation is the key.
Exactly.
My portion control became my number 3. So anyway, let's talk about what we are drinking tonight. Do you guys want me to go first? Do you want to kind of?
Mine is clean as it gets.
Come on, okay, Glynis, you're up first, Glynis. What is Miss Vino Noir drinking?
Okay, because I was running late and trifling and didn't have time to do anything else. So what I am drinking is sparkling wine in a glass full of berries. So
there you go.
All this is a red berry mix. Excuse me. A berry mix. Blueberries, blackberries, and raspberry and sparkling wine. Made in the Al method.
Did you get to let it sit any, or did you has it infused?
Yes, you can see the color. This was a blue.
Nice.
It almost looks like a rosé if I was to drink it.
It does.
So it looks like an orange. And they were frozen first. So they were like a frozen.
Okay. Nice.
So it's cold, and very simple, as clean as I can get it.
That's awesome.
I was going to try that nephew Cocoa Mania with these berries. And I sit there, I was like, oh, Jesus, now that needs some fruit punch. And I wasn't making no fruit punch from scratch. So I was like, that's not going to work.
See, I like that though. That's like a clean sangria.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, and I think Glynis brought up a really good point. So she's used frozen berries. And I've run into so many people like, oh, it's frozen. It's not fresh. It's not as good. Scratch that. Scratch that. Frozen vegetables and frozen fruit.
Yeah.
Totally qualify. They still got all the vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. So,
and on top of that, you want to use frozen berry and frozen vegetables so it doesn't water down your
Yeah.
Because if you're not drinking it very fast, it's going to water it down. This way, you get the chill, you get the infusion of your berries or your fruit, or your vegetable.
Yep.
Yep, and I am in a cocktail competition this holiday. It's the no, it's not live or anything. It's through Twitter or whatever, but it's the Cape Cod Select Holiday Blogger Recipe Challenge. And they're going to send me frozen cranberries. And I have to make, I have to make a cocktail out of frozen cranberries. So that's fun because I love cranberries. So if you have any suggestions, send them my way. Okay,
you don't want me to speak them right now.
No, don't give anybody any ideas because my competition may be lurking. But
okay, because I have an idea. Because for a cooking show, I had done something holiday inspired. It's got cranberries in it. I think it might give you a starting place to work with.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm writing. I'm like, Sarita, email.
Good looking out.
Because if I don't write it down, it'll be gone by the time I'm done with my glass.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you drinking, Miss Sarita?
So, I am drinking a ginger infused vodka cocktail. So, what I did was I infused ginger and vodka, and I made it. It sat for 2 days. The fresh ginger and the vodka sat for 2 days. Even the color changed or whatever because I didn't peel it or anything. I just threw everything in there. So that's the ginger vodka, and I mixed it with fresh apple juice. So I have a juicer here, and it's fresh apple juice. The red delicious apples. So the color is, dark or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, all I did was mix the two and there's my cocktail. That's it. Just those two. I didn't do any simple syrup. I didn't do any of that. It's just those two.
Nice.
It's really good. And it's weird how I didn't think that, apple and vodka really doesn't go to me, but with that ginger in there, it changed the whole scope of the liquor. So it works.
Ginger gives it a little bit of spice.
Exactly.
Sweet. As long as you got a balanced cocktail, it typically comes out tasting fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also the recipe. Sure. Also, something I tried was plums were in season. I made some plum juice.
Wow.
My God. Wow. Plum juice is so damn good. And it was plum juice, and I actually mixed it with gin. It was straight plum juice and gin. That was it. And it was so good. It was so good.
That anything plum to me makes a good chaser.
Yeah. And I never had it before. I had never had plum juice before. And I was like, I wonder how plums taste. But yeah, they were delicious. But yeah.
Okay, that's something fun to try. I feel like I need to go to the farmer's market this weekend.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Wow. That sounds delish. So
I am drinking. Oh, go ahead, Glennis.
No, I was going to just ask Sarita, with the apples, did that give it enough sweetness?
Yeah. Yep. Sure did.
Apples are way sweeter than you think because when I juice, I use apples for sweetness.
Yeah.
I'll use it as a fruit for sweetness, and I'll use a little bit of lemon.
Yeah.
Just for brightness. And apple goes way further than I ever thought it would.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I ended up totally different. I was going to say totally different than Sarita. I love a good kombucha.
I had a kombucha question. I was just going to ask you, can you make cocktails out of kombucha, or was it completely going to destroy the health benefits of it? But go ahead.
So I will say the health benefits of kombucha are already in question, but it's just one of those things. Kombucha has probiotics, so a lot like your yogurt. So it's got the good gut stuff going around. So it's supposed to put you back in balance. So that's really the big thing for me, like kimchi, yogurt, kombucha, those kind of foods. So, and I'll be honest, I love shrub. So I like vinegar-based drinks anyway. So for me, kombucha is good on its own. I hate to say, like, with no health properties, I just like the taste. So I ended up, one of my favorite things to drink ever in life is ginger beer. So, I mean, if I could drink, I used to drink it by the bottle. Fever Tree was my go-to brand. And I started to read on the back of the label, though, eventually. So, you know, if you think about Gosling's or Fever Tree, I mean, they've got per bottle, it's like 130 calories. And then let me check my sugars. About 48 grams of sugars in a can of Gosling's. So what is that? Like 12 teaspoons of sugar.
Wow.
So I was in this mood because I was drinking a lot of Moscow Mules and I wanted to clean my Moscow Mule. And Moscow Mules are super simple. It's vodka, it's lime, it's ginger beer, there's ice, and then the pretty copper cup. So I started playing around. I was like, okay, vodka. I was like, lime is good, you know, fresh squeezed lime, not anything out of a bottle. And then that's where ginger kombucha comes in. So this is KeVita. Other brands have a ginger kombucha, but it's got a lightly effervescent. All kombuchas are sort of bubbly. And then this has ginger flavor to it. And so the entire bottle is only 70 calories. Right. And the entire bottle only has 16 grams of sugar. So
wow.
And you're not using nearly as much. And what I would say is to balance the kombucha, I have to take down the lime. So like cut the amount of lime you would, because kombucha has sort of that acid vinegar flavor too. And then I do use like a honey syrup. You can use agave nectar just to sweeten it up a little bit, especially if you're not like a kombucha person. But really 4 ingredients: vodka, kombucha ginger, you've got your agave nectar and your lime. And it's super simple. And that's why I don't put it in a mug anymore. I just put the big ice cube in so I don't drink so much because it's sort of dangerous for me. So that's actually what I made because I too, Glynis, was running out of time because I was running home. So I needed my quick and dirty 3 to 4 ingredient cocktail. So cheers. So this is essentially what I would call a clean mule. So it's my clean mule.
Nice. Very nice.
So yeah. So let's see. Couple questions for you guys. Anybody know, either one of you guys have a feel for how many servings of fruits or vegetables you're supposed to get a day that the USDA recommends?
Fruits and vegetables.
Yeah,
isn't it like 5 of each, or is it one is 5?
It's some ridiculous number. Yeah.
No idea.
So I think the latest ones are like fruits, you're supposed to get 4 servings a day. And then vegetables, you're pretty much supposed to get 3 to 4 servings a day as well. So they redid it. It's not a triangle, it's a plate now.
Right.
So do you guys get enough servings of fruit and vegetables every day? That's the bigger question.
No.
If I do my smoothie in the morning, I do.
See, that's exactly, Glynis. That's the whole reason I started. Less than 10% of Americans in 2015, less than 10% of Americans got the daily recommended amount of vegetables, and literally 13% got 1.5 to 2 servings of fruit a day. And I was like, dang. So last question, what is America's favorite vegetable? What do you think?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. I was going to say broccoli too.
Really? Girls. What does McDonald's make a whole lot of?
Potatoes?
Yes, ma'am.
That's okay. Can we discuss this for a second? I know
she should have said non-healthy.
Right. I know that potatoes are a vegetable. I get it, but it is not green. Like I grew up in a house where something green had to be on your plate. That does not count. I'm sorry. That does not count. It's something green. It has to be something green. So
that's what I thought too. And I was like, America's favorite vegetable. And it's been year after year after year is actually the potato.
And you know what's interesting about that is people throw away the most nutritious part of the potato.
Yep.
The skin has most of the iron.
Yeah.
And they eat the flesh. So if you have a baked potato, or you're making baked potatoes, you need to clean the skin.
Yeah.
So put a little sea salt and salt.
Shoot.
And eat the whole thing with the skin, people.
That's what I make my own French fries at home. So no joke. I do love potato. Now I like broccoli and Brussels sprouts too. Don't get me wrong. But I will take a russet potato, like the whole thing, and carve it up into the little pieces, not with one of those like funny kitchen gadgets.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
and I will hand carve it up. We'll put it in the air fryer so it's not really fried. You know, put a little salt on it, and it makes your own French fries. And
let me tell you something. Mashed potatoes with the skin is bomb. I like my mashed potatoes with the skin, nice and chunky.
nice.
Whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, so I just when I saw the whole potato thing, I wanted to share that because I fear for where we've gone.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's your favorite herb in a cocktail?
Basil.
I actually was gonna say
Basil
basil.
is great. Basil is great.
I was gonna say basil. Herb. Oh my gosh. So so basil I would say is my favorite herb. I love anything with or sage, just floating on
sage
top.
is good. Yeah.
But my favorite vegetable in a cocktail is actually celery.
I can't do that.
I love juice celery. It's got a salty characteristic to it that just,
I can't do
with
it.
gin, oh my goodness. Gin and celery make me really
Like,
I can't. I don't like. I can eat celery, but I don't like celery juice. Like it's celery in a cocktail, I can't do it.
Really?
It's really bitter. It's bitter to me.
It can be if it has, especially if it hasn't been washed really good and all that stuff. But there is, I can't remember. There's an Indian restaurant I went to, and that was the first time I had a gin cocktail with celery juice, and actually had a sage leaf in it just to round it all out for me. It was delicious. I loved it. So
mine has to be mint. I love mint in a cocktail. Love it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you're right.
Mine.
I mean, I used to drink a ton of mojitos though. Maybe I'm just mojitoed out. How do you use your mint? So what are you really making?
Sometimes it's okay. So this cocktail that I made, it was juice cucumber, juice green apple, and all I did was shake it up with mint leaves. So it smacked it around. So it's just nice and clean. It was good. I loved it.
What spirit did you use in that cocktail?
That was gin. That was gin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like gin and cucumber. Yes,
that's true.
I like cucumber. Period. That's my vegetable. I get my fruit, my servings as she said earlier, because I take pickles. What do you call them? Half sours to work, and that's my snack. I take two.
Oh,
nice.
Nice. It cures that crunch and the salt.
Yes.
Yes.
Salt.
Yeah.
But it cures that urge to have it.
Right.
You can pickle a cucumber. You can give it to me.
Yes, you can.
Slice it, put vinegar, salt, pepper, whatever. Onion. Cucumber is my go-to. Oh, good grief! I love you.
So,
out of cocktails.
I will continue the cucumber trend. And I know we've got a lot of vodka. We've talked some gin. I love tequila. So there is no tequila and mezcal. To me, they are my heart.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know why. I honestly think I'm Latin. I just happen to come out black. I mean, guacamole, salsa, tomatillos, whatever it is, with some tequila and some mezcal. So I wanted to remake a margarita one day. And no joke, part of that was juiced cucumber and jalapeno water.
What?
Wow. Yes, ma'am. I juiced cucumber just to give it that refreshing brightness.
Yeah.
And then I also juiced a piece of jalapeno for the kick.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Fresh orange, mezcal, a little matcha tea was brewed in there. That was it. It was delicious. It was actually delicious. It was clean. So I too, Glennis, am a fan of cucumber.
I got one for you. So I love peppers. I have had cocktails with green peppers, with yellow peppers, with red peppers, and they are so good. They're sweet. They're sweet. They add some sweetness to your cocktail. People are very surprised. Very, very surprised, but they're
Now
very
that you
good in
are
cocktails.
talking about this, I'm thinking, oh, I could have made a Bloody Mary with fresh tomato juice
Yeah. Yeah.
and added all this other stuff to it. Like,
Glynis, bam,
Go.
we are there. So I've
Yeah.
done that, and it is good because let me tell you, the crap in the Bloody Mary mix. If you just take some you juice tomatoes, and then they don't. I mean, it doesn't look. I mean, it's not red. It's kind of pink. It's not that same color, so don't get freaked out. But then you can add your own like horseradish to taste. You can add your own. I mean, all of your spices, your Tabasco. You can use Worcestershire sauce. You know, if you're not vegan and stuff like that, and just make it all to taste. Salt, pepper. I use the Himalayan sea salt. It is delicious. You really don't even need to add vodka. I hate to say it.
Wow.
Yes. And if you can find somebody that has their own farm or something, and because some people just have too many tomatoes at the end of the season, you get those really ripe red tomatoes.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm hungry. I ate my lo mein and now I'm starving again. Okay.
I'm eating my infused berries now at this point.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you, okay, so that was a good question about the herbs. So anybody a fruit in their cocktail kind of lover, any favorite fruits running around that you have to have?
Every last one of these.
Berries are really good.
Berry.
Yeah,
Okay.
berries are good.
Oh my gosh. Blackberries. If I see blackberries on the counter, I'm like, okay, just keep them coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blackberries. Peach too.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah.
If you're making whatever cocktail, peach. And like Granny Smith apples too. Hold up.
Yeah. If I'm in a sweet mood, pineapples hold liquor really well. And this, like, you drink, and then the pineapple's at the bottom.
Yes.
Ooh, glory. Yes.
Forget it. Just put my whole drink in the pineapple. And I'm good to go.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
Or when we're talking about fruit as the container, coconuts.
Oh, I don't like coconuts, so I'll live through y'all.
See, I don't like coconut either. But if you give me a drink in a coconut, I will drink it every time.
I agree. I don't like artificial coconut like on coconut.
I don't either.
Cakes,
Pina colada, fake stuff.
Fake stuff, no. But fresh coconut, I can do.
Yes. I agree with that. I like coconut water. You know, when it comes out of the coconut, it's delicious. So that, and it's really, really good for you and good for your skin and everything. So, I'm a coconut water lover. So any vices, so there are any drinks, it doesn't just have to be cocktails. It could be, because, you think about natural wines, you think about gluten-free beers, whatever it is. Are there any drinks that you're like, oh my God, I love this drink. I love this cocktail. I love this Frappuccino, whatever from Starbucks, but especially in the cocktail world that you've been thinking about cleaning. So is there something that like comes to mind? You're like, oh my gosh, I just love this, whatever. For me, it was like the jumbo margarita in the big glass. And that's what got me started trying to clean up my margarita. Okay. Anything that you guys have been avoiding because it's unclean that we can try to solve?
Clean my liquor. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry.
That's a good question.
When we're talking about margaritas, if I'm gonna have a margarita, I need to have Grand Marnier in my margarita.
Okay. Yes, I forgot. Yes, addicted to Grand Marnier.
Yeah, that's my vice. You asked about vices, so I had to go bring it back. My vice for liqueur is Grand Marnier. So for my margaritas, if they can't give me a Cadillac most menus, they say Cadillac, whatever. But then I'm like, okay, what tequila are you using? Then that's another whole But my vice is Grand Marnier, so I have to have that in there. So now, as far as cleaning it,
we can't clean that. We can clean the Grand Marnier.
Oh, they sure can. So,
if we can, we're gonna put them out of business. But we can't clean the Grand Marnier.
Yeah.
We can't clean. What other drink when I clean up.
Yeah, so I didn't know if like anybody was I remember making like an ice cream and brandy holiday drink one time. Or like some of these white Russians and black, like milk-based drinks, stuff like that. I didn't know if you guys are I see Glennis's face.
Eggnog.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's hard. That's hard.
Hold on now. Google.
Clean up eggnog, people.
That actually, because it's going to be holiday season, that is really, really smart. So, okay, tell me what. So I've only had like the Southern Comfort eggnog, milk punch. Okay, it's got dairy based. Sorry, I'm looking for a regular recipe for eggnog. Does anybody know offhand?
No, because I always do that old country stuff they sell in Montgomery County liquor store.
Exactly. That's why I was like, it comes in a box. Okay, so let's see. Traditional eggnog is made of milk or cream, sugar, raw eggs, an alcoholic spirit, and spices. So like vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon.
Yes.
Oh, we could do something there.
Yeah.
So when I think about milk, you can make your own nut milk.
Nut milk, okay.
Nut milk. So I've done that with when I was cleaning a White Russian, I did like a hazelnut nut milk. So I went and got hazelnuts, let them sit in water overnight with some double chocolate coffee beans and some cinnamon sticks. Okay. And so you just let it sit and then the nuts get soft, within like 12 hours. So then you take that and you run it through the blender. I have a Vitamix. You blend it all up. And then you run it through basically fine cheesecloth. Like you squeeze it through, you add some more water, squeeze it through. And what you're left with is actually nut milk. But if you're lactose intolerant or just don't want all that, I mean, nuts have a lot of fat too, but it's supposed to be like good fat.
Yeah.
So you could make a nut milk. And so I'm thinking, because I did mine with cinnamon, if they're looking for nutmeg, you could soak nutmeg in a very similar way. To infuse that flavor. And then sugar, obviously like a honey syrup or like an agave. You got to have your alcohol. You can add your spices because spices are most of the time pretty good for you. And then raw eggs. The only thing, I mean, eggs are eggs. The only thing you could do instead of eggs are really like chickpea brine, but I say stick with eggs. Like it's got a different taste to it. So but yeah, you can clean up that milk. You really could.
Yeah, wow. That sounds tasty.
Now it's a lot of work though, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot of work.
It's like planning because you have to let it sit. But when I did my hazelnut nut milk, it was absolutely delicious. And it did have sort of that Christmas because it had the cinnamon flavor in it. And I just added a little bit of Kahlua. So I'm gonna work on that.
Because you could do it with Kahlua, you could do it with rum, or you could do it with bourbon.
Yep. Sure can.
Interesting.
I think we could clean eggnog.
I have a cocktail that I clean up a lot, and it's the hot toddy.
Oh,
hot toddy is very easy to clean up. I just use actually, it's funny, if you add a cinnamon stick to water, it's gonna flavor it really nice. So you won't need as much honey as you think. So and you add your lemon juice and your bourbon or whatever you choose to put in your hot toddy, and it's much lighter. So it doesn't need to be as thick as it as the recipe calls for. So if you don't know what's in a hot toddy, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's honey, lemon juice. That's the base of it. Honey, lemon juice. You can add bitters if you want, because it comes out a little light skin when it's not as heavy. Add a few drops of bitters in there, whatever bourbon or whiskey or whatever. Right. And hot water. That's it.
Absolutely.
So, your spices to that.
Yep.
Cloves, cinnamon.
Yep.
And this particular recipe says nutmeg as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the cloves open up your sinuses.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it does. And cinnamon is supposed to, again, disclaimer, lower your blood sugar levels, reduce kind of heart disease risk, all sorts of stuff. So cinnamon is actually really good for you.
Yeah. And if you make it without the liquor, it's still pretty good. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
And that's the benefit a lot of time when you clean, you don't need as much alcohol. Like the flavors are really there.
Exactly.
And you're just adding a little bit of buzz to your cup.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
All right, ladies, what did I miss? Are you guys tea drinkers? Do you mix tea in your cocktails? Okay, or just tea by itself?
I'm a big tea drinker.
Yeah, I'm huge in tea.
Yeah, I drink.
Really? What kind of tea? What are your favorites?
Yeah, you going to in my
No, go ahead.
I do a roasted dandelion tea.
Oh, yum.
One. I love matcha. So when you were talking about matcha,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
I am a big rooibos.
Mm-hmm.
The Bush from Africa. Phenomenal. And all these teas, I drink them straight because you change the flavor when you add sugar and milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you for the Queen of England. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but I'm not adding it. Jacking the tea up. I like mixed tea, different mixtures of tea leaves together. When I was in Provence, there was a street vendor selling mixed teas. It was lavender, aloe vera, just a whole bunch of different leaves that they made these teas. So the names of them became detox teas or just a whole bunch of different names. They're downstairs. I'm not running down there and get them. So, all right. I've already said roasted dandelion, green teas, the matcha, or just the plain tea leaves, and rooibos are phenomenal.
Nice. Fantastic. Sarita, the second tea lover on the call.
Yeah, I am not supposed to drink coffee, so I've been heavy into teas, but of course I like the chamomile and the lavender and all that, but I also like passion flower and valerian root. What else? Anything else? I think that's about it.
I feel all plain because I'll drink like Earl Grey and English breakfast. Like, geez. I say that more because I mix with it. Like, I will make cocktails with tea. So,
so what liquor do you use with your tea?
Actually, I prefer gin for some odd
Really?
reason. Yeah.
I never thought to put gin in a tea.
Yeah. If you get like some of the passion fruits and some of the lighter styles, I just mix a little, not a lot of gin, a little bit of gin.
Okay.
Some of my friends are a little more heavy-handed than others, but really, I want the tea to be kind of front and center. Yeah. But I mean, for me, gin, I haven't found a good bourbon kind of whiskey. I thought tea would be better with bourbon and whiskey, but I haven't really cracked that nut, so to speak.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm a matcha lover. That's the one for me too. And there turns out there's a store, like a Japanese store here. And I went in and I was like, she was telling me about ceremonial grade and like all the, culinary grade. And I'm like,
it's serious.
That's a lot for some tea.
Yeah. And you don't get much for like $20. You don't get much matcha if you buy it off the counter.
But it is so good. It's got kind of that earthy, just that really earthy sort of, it goes for me with mezcal. And that's why I was saying I put it in my margarita with mezcal because mezcal is smoky and I feel like matcha is earthy. So for me, they kind of go together. But I do. I will actually drink it on its own too.
Okay. Speaking of teas, I have a question for you. How would you clean up a Long Island iced tea?
I wouldn't even try.
No.
I mean, you got to get some organic cola going. And, they got all these specialty colas, and then there are all these liquors. I honestly, that's let's think. I'm sure there's a way. Let me not defeat myself.
For the base that gives you sweetness, I would do honey with fresh lemon. That would give you that sour mix.
Oh, okay.
That would take care of the sour mix because the honey and lemon, but you would have to proportionalize that. And then you have your 4 liquors.
Tequila, gin.
Right, all the liquors.
And then the cola, you would have to figure out what you would do for the cola.
That's why I was saying,
That's
like
hard.
some of the they've got all these new kind of hand excuse me, handcrafted cane sugar colas that are organic. Even I was in Kroger just yesterday and I was like, good grief, there's so many of them now.
But you know, when I was bartending, the cola only changed the color.
Right.
Yep. It's like,
you probably use your tea for the color and maybe use the fresh ginger ale.
Well, I was going to say, you could, you could take raw ginger, I bet, and do a little infusion.
Okay.
And club something like a Pellegrino.
To make it give a little bubble.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. That's a good idea. Now that's the thing. I will say, and this is why, like, all this thinking that we're doing sitting here, I wish bars and restaurants would put this kind of thinking into their cocktails to fix them for us. So we didn't have to fix them.
Would that be as cost efficient though?
Well, in theory, like I think about juice bars, and when I go to cocktail bars, when I travel, I go to juice bars too. And I went to Owen and Alchemy up in Chicago, and I know I paid like $16 for juice. Wow. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, but it was a beautiful bottle, and like, it looked like a bar, so I didn't feel so bad. But if you've got the right kind of audience and the right kind of brand, I think you could actually at least break even, if not make money. Because if you're buying smartly, anything you're buying, Yeah. I mean, how much kale can you buy?
I mean, you could really even get creative and just have like 1 or 2 fresh juices per day. And change them up. So, because it's they go bad really fast because it's so fresh or whatever. So.
That's true. Like plum, you could. I mean, especially when it comes to seasonality, though, like peaches and plums and strawberry, just even the fresh fruit angle. A lot of bars have not done well, so to speak.
Okay.
So I agree with you.
Yeah. Now that we're talking, daiquiris could be the cleanest of them all.
They really could.
Yeah, they could.
Because it's not the fruit, ice, and whatever liquor.
Liquor.
Yep.
Actually, yeah. And it's one of the worst offenders though. A non-traditional daiquiri, like one of them frozen thingamabobbers.
But it could be. That's an easy clean.
Okay. So, do you guys drink on the wine front? Do you drink natural, organic, biodynamic, sustainable? Like, are you drinking anything sort of the earth when it comes to wine, or not so much? Was that like 2000?
There happens to be a yes market. No, it's moms. It's mom. There happens to be a mom's market next to the gym I go to. So they have a lot of organic wine there that I discover. But if that market wasn't there, I wouldn't be searching for it because I haven't had good experiences tasting it. But it happens to be convenient to me. So I've had quite a few.
Serena's so diplomatic. Really. I think first
not
of all,
as diplomatic, Glennis.
No, I'm talking when folks say organic and sustainable, I question it. And I tell you why I question it. Again, I question it because if winery A is downgraded of winery B, and winery A claims that they're organic, that they don't use pesticides, but
runs off the cliff.
It does. It runs downhill. The soil is absorbing it. So you might claim you're certified. How are you stopping that transfer? So uptake of the vine, because that vine is going to soak up everything out of the soil. So I'm not going to pay no extra because you say you're organic, because I have no way of proving that you are.
Wow. So, I know when I worked at Black Ankle, they're not organic at all. That's not what they claim to be, but they have some sustainable practices, and they have to be a certain mileage away from another farm or something that has pesticides. So, but other than that, with other wineries, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
And I talked about water. you can't control the air.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You're not covering them up. The wind is spreading.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So without getting into it too much,
Glennis said no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
I like, wineries that try sustainable practices, especially maybe in the winery itself, practices that they use in the winery, not necessarily only in the vineyard.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I commend them for that because, really cutting down on their environmental footprint. But other than that, I'm drinking the wines I like, Ginger.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, and really quick, we have to have this guy on the show, but I don't know if you saw this article, Glennis, about our friend Josh, who is a fellow blogger, who started a new job, Melissa, where he is making wine out of chemical compounds and not grapes.
Oh, snap.
We have to have him on the show because I need the tea on this because I don't know how that happens, but I want to know.
So this is like the GMO of wine, sort of.
Exactly.
Genetically altered wine. Wow.
Yeah.
Things need to be messed with, but we'll taste it.
Yeah. I would certainly taste it. Yeah. Yep.
So how long? Okay. So when did he launch? How long has he been doing this? Is this brand new?
He just started.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were in Napa in August, and he was moving then, right? I mean, we were in August, and he was moving to San Francisco then, but he had just moved.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. I have to look up because
what is the name of it? I had it, but they call it like a designer winery or something like that. So and
it's all in the lab.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We will send it to you, Melissa. We'll send it to you.
See me like taking notes.
Yeah. Yes, we will. Because we have to have him or somebody from his team on the show. Because that's some interesting stuff there.
That is definitely that is cutting edge, one way or the other. Good. Yeah. Cutting edge.
Yeah.
Wow.
We know that won't be on our clean next.
I mean, like I said, it's all in moderation. So clean, dirty,
from chemicals. That's a different show.
Yeah. Well, I think
it's a totally different show.
So I think about that. Well, it's really funny you say that. So I think about it a little bit differently. So, yes, we're talking about things of the earth, but there are a lot of things now that are getting, like I was saying, GMOs. Watermelons don't have seeds, and things are a little different than they used to be. Sometimes they might be a little better for you. I think, I don't know. Some of the studies say they are. We'll see in 10, 20 years. But I didn't say that. And but I think there's a technology angle and an innovation angle that comes into play that takes us a little bit further from the earth. Yeah. So, but who knows where that's going to take us? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Around with all that stuff. That's why people have gluten allergies because they. Okay.
Yes. See, that's no. But you're making a good point because gluten or allergies to peanuts and all this stuff that didn't lactose intolerant and my mom is lactose intolerant. When she was little, she drank milk. She was fine. They milked the cow out back and it gave milk. So they got eggs from the chicken in the coop and. So, my dad, he always says, I don't know what's happened to the food, but the chicken tastes different. So,
yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
I don't know.
Wow.
So, on that note, you guys have exhausted all of my questions. Did I leave anything hanging for you all? I know we talked a little kombucha. Was there anything else that really sparked a question for you guys?
Well, you know what? I do believe not a lot of people might know what kombucha is.
Oh, right.
So it's a fermented green or black tea. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's got it's lightly effervescent. It's got some sweetener added to it, but it's yeast. I mean, it's
It tastes a lot like vinegar, but
Yeah.
there are different companies that make different flavors, like strawberry and mango and all types. So you can get a flavor though. And also, Yes Market has it on tap. They have a different flavor on tap
yes.
every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
It's
remember
serious.
when, Barefoot Bucha started doing that in Whole Foods when I was up in DC, and they had they had the cool
Yep.
tap handles and all this
Yep.
stuff. I mean, kombucha is it's the industry itself is growing leaps and
Yeah.
bounds.
Mhm.
So I don't see it in my friends in terms of it having caught on per se,
Mhm. Yeah.
but sales continue to go up, and so I can't knock it. I mean, it's expensive though.
It is. It is.
So I mean, like this bottle was, on sale for $2.99.
Mhm.
So not bad, but there were some of the stuff for $7. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like a juice, just like a bottled juice. Some are kind of 3 and some are 8.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anything else that came up for you guys? Cleaning, herbs, anything? We can always take it up. January is always a great time to continue the conversation.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And see, I want to hear about wine and yoga come January. I will be in the mindset. So, like I said, it has been amazing talking to you ladies. I'm glad we got to clean up our cocktails a little bit and have a little fun and be healthy for the day. So cheers, even though my glass is empty, so I can't really cheers you.
Yeah.
It has been so much fun.
I still got a little bit.
Cheers, ladies. Until next time.
Yes, join us on Sunday. We're going to have our Black Girl Magic episode, and we have 3 special guests. Then join us on the 23rd, where we will have Chef Rock pairing soul food with different types of sips. All right, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.